Wonderful. It's coming at you guys with another freaking video. This is my first Raid Shadow Legends dissection video. I've never went full on in depth on this game before, not till today. But before we jump into it, man, if you guys are new to the channel, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and if you guys want to let me know about my champions, artifacts, or just talk about Raid, please comment that down below. I do have a referral link in the description, so you guys that do not have Raid, you guys can go over there, download it. You guys can get some really cool daggum rewards, and it also helped me out as well. It's not going to go like towards the channel or anything because they have not sponsored, this video or anything, but it'll help me in game as well. I'll get like some rewards and stuff. So please show some love over to me if you guys do not care. Now, without further ado, we're going to jump into it. We're going to jump into some gameplay here and just show you guys a little bit about Raid. And I'm not going to make it super complicated because this game is already kind of complicated if you're new. So we're going to like dumb it down a little bit. So these are my goated champions, should I say. So number one here is Ethelon, man. Like, she is overpowered. She's just a tank, complete beast, and they don't have skills. Like, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, like, they do not have skills already, or masteries, whatever you want to call them. But her skills are maxed completely out. So she's goated. She has nothing, but she's a tank. War Priest, I just finished up her skill tree. She's chill. She only has one mastery, but she's a great healer. Artak here, he still's got a couple of skills to work on, but other than that, no masteries, and he's goated. Same thing for Loki here. Loki only has two skills done so far, but he's pretty goated as well. And that's it, man. That's the only champions that I really mess with. But I guess we can go ahead and put some masteries on these people. Who had a mastery tree? Oh, she did. So she's an attack, so definitely going to have power here. No, this is just off the wall here, off the cuff. Yeah, we're not doing that. Oh, she's got to have 30. Eesh, about that. 30 skills. She only has one on power, so about that. War Priest only has a couple. Not really much, so we got to get some more masteries. Now I want to show you guys the artifacts here for these champions. So this is what Ethelon has. I mean, she's stacked, obviously, and these are not enchanted or anything. I have some enchantment shit I can put on there. War Priest, same thing. I was just fooling around with her and her stuff as well. She's stacked. Perception all the way across the board for this guy right here. Same thing for Loki, man. Loki, I'm trying to work around with him because that accuracy, that's what you want, man. You want speed, accuracy, and a lot of power. So how much coin am I working with here? I'm working with a couple. So I want to show you guys, if you're not familiar with this, what enchanting looks like, because I need to do it. And this is gear that you want to put this stuff on, by the way. I'm just going to point that one out there. You don't want to put it on anything that's not good at all. So let's go ahead. Let's do that rework. Cool. Ooh. Alright. Okay. Do we have anything else? What about for Loki here? Does he have anything? Enchant. I gotta have the... So, let me go back here. Upgrade. Enchant. Let's go. Boom. And boom. What'd that bump that up to? Fairly decent. Defense. Upgrade. Enchant. Okay. Upgrade. Enchant. we gonna get this right. All right, here we go. Defense. So we got two things that are enchanted and everything. Now, as far as enchantment gear, I've never really did it, not until just a second ago. So there's that. And we're gonna hop into the campaign, man. I want to finish kind of grinding it out. I'm gonna show you guys where I'm at. I know a lot of you raid diehards, y'all are probably like hee hawing right now. But yeah, this is how far I've got into the campaign as far as like 3-starring it. I want to change her, so we're gonna run with her and her. What are we looking at as far as her? I kind of want to like see if we can do it. If not, well, I'll switch champions over and everything like that. But I mean, they can hold their own in Classic Arena. I mean, this is who I run with all the time if I'm playing this game like I am right now. Like trying to get stuff done or whatever. Or just bored. Then these are who I run. Artak and her. Sometimes War Priest and her. Just depends on my mood. But doing fairly good here, holding their own. And the reason why I like Artak is he's got a skill that is called something by fire. And HP burn. I'm sorry. He's got that, and that right there is what you want. If you can get that on any champion, there's a couple of champions that got it, but that is goated. It is goated. And once again, I ain't trying to sound like I know everything about raid because I don't. But I can tell you from what I've played and from what I've just tinkered around with, HP burn is just straight up goated. Now the reason why I say War Priest is just who you want to have on your team. It's because she's a healer. So whenever you get hit by a boss or whatever, she's going to have you healed. So you can 3-star anything, pretty much. Like, see, he's already got it. Me and War Priest, we could do that. Let me change champions. Edit team. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about here. Let me change her and do... Damn. She's really stacked. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about here. So you seen that. Like she took a little bit of damage there. And she's one hell of a support. Now, Kale is who you want to get with. Like, as soon as you just very firstly get done with the opening cutscene, that's who you want to go with. Kale is the GOAT when it comes to starter champions. I went with Artek on this account, and this is free to play, by the way, to kind of test it out to see how far I could get. And I mean, it's been going good so far. I very rarely, not till here recently, have I got into raid. I would come in, do the chases and stuff for different champions, and that'd be it. I had Ninja on my other account, and I had Sun Wukong on my other account along with Kale. But I transferred phones and everything like that, so I don't have that login information. I would have to go into the phone, do all that good jazz. I really wish she would do Divine Light. Okay, thank you. But you guys can see what I'm talking about. Like, she's goated. She's stacked. She's who you really want. You just got to tinker around with her, find the artifacts that you really need to look for. And I'm going to show you guys that after I get done here to kind of, please do Divine. Thank God. Thank you. Come on. Bink. Done. Donezo. That is what you want to see. So let me go back here. Let me go back to the champion base here and show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me collect some stuff here real quick. Thank you. Bop and bop. So when it comes to artifacts is probably the most confusing thing in the game. And skills. I highly recommend when it comes to champions and everything. You got Hell Hades and you got Ash. I'll have their channels linked down in the description, their websites, etc., etc. to, get different build concepts. But I honestly prefer to just be truthful. You don't watch any builds, just do what you feel like you need to do. It's obvious. Attack is going to need attack stuff. A support is going to need healing stuff, right? Um, so it's fairly simple. And look for the stars, man. Like, if your gear looks good, upgrade it. If you're not having any problems with what you're rocking with at the moment, then there you go. But I mean, it's obvious you want to put good stuff on good people. So he's more health based. Now I know you guys are probably like, well, he's a healer. Well, no, she's a healer. He's also a healer, but he needs to have some power. It's fucking Loki. And she's more attack based. I need to dabble with some her gear as well, but I mean she's got fairly good gear on right now. Let's just dabble with her. So you want to hit filler here? Just you want to go for really good gear, honestly. Um, we'll go there. She's got better gloves on now. A better shield. We'll go there. Helmet, filler, helmet. Yeah. We'll put righteous gear on her. Cool. So she's got righteous armor. I don't think I have any more righteous gloves. I could be wrong. No, I do not. So what we gonna do, we're gonna upgrade her and see what we can get here. So I want to go 8 across the board here. Due to the fact of, if you do 4, you're only going to get a crit rate, and that's not really what you want. I like going 8 just across the board on everything. I know it might be a little bit too lengthy, but I'm sorry. That's just what I like to do preferably. And you can see it's all going up little by little. And you can either do this or not. That's whatever you prefer. I'm just here. So, I mean, you can tell by the power here. I mean, doing what I'm doing, we're not weak. You can obviously tell that. Have I did any brutal? No, I've not. So I do want to do as much of this campaign as possible. In here, because I just want to get it done. I really want to get that gem and see what we can pull. So we're just gonna run through this real quick. I really need Loki leveled up. I need her leveled up as well. Yeah. Let's just kill a million stones at one time. And you can see them artifacts going into work. Seeing that what I'm showing you isn't complete booty or just something that I've just made up, you know what I'm saying? You guys can see real time what it's looking like. Definitely a whole lot more speed, a whole lot more power than I've seen. And that's just by better gear and everything. Ooh, the swiftness. Let's go. Nice. She's almost completely where she needs to be. So then I'll switch her over to Artac and just keep grinding. And I highly recommend, if you guys want gear or anything like that, I highly recommend grinding up your champions, playing in different arenas, dungeons, whatever you prefer, joining clans, and such, and just doing what you need to do to get gear, and then just grind it out. But have fun with it, man. Dabble in it as little as possible. Just get your toes wet. No reason to jump in a game like, well, I'm struggling here, whatever. Because a lot of people like to complicate things. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, people really complicate this game, and I don't understand why. It's just one of them games, man. You've got to get your toes wet. You got to completely. If not, you're gonna be lost in the sauce. But I've had a lot of fun with it. I've been playing this game for about 2 years now. Never really did anything like this before, so this is my first time doing a raid video. I did a short, just a little snippet of what my champions can do, and it got some decent views on it. So I was just like, all right, cool, we're gonna do a video on it today, and hopefully you guys like this. If you guys do, I'll definitely keep on doing it. This is during the He-Man stuff, so whenever I get Shadow, then I'll do this thing. And this is a free to play, so I'm not. I would do the pass to get He-Man, but that's $40, and I'm good on that. Yeah, about that. Not gonna happen anytime soon. I don't know. That's give or take. I might risk it for the biscuit and get He-Man because it is He-Man. I would really like to have He-Man. But these are my champions, man. I didn't have to pay for any of these. I just simply play the game, and I got them and everything. And your tomes, I've seen a lot of people in the past, whenever I was getting into raid, they would put legendary tomes on epic champions. You do not want to do that, man. You do not. You want to pay attention to what you're doing. Your books is how you upgrade your skills and stuff. Once you get your skills and stuff upgraded, go one thing at a time. Take care of your artifacts first, then take care of your skills, then take care of your masteries. And that's it, man. You don't need to try to get everything done in one swack, because you're just going to waste all day doing that. And about that. So she's 50, so we're going to go ahead and edit the team here. We're going to get her off. We're going to put him here. So, and we're earning coin at the same time, so I can do more stuff. So like I said, I don't know how long this video is going to be exactly, but I hope however long it is, you guys enjoy every minute of it. And like I said, if you guys are new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and just let me know what you guys think, man, because I'm new to this. I've never posted a thing like this on here. I enjoy playing the game. It's fairly fun. I know I wouldn't say it's pay to win, but I mean you are hit with ads ever so often on, hey, here's your pack to buy, blah 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 blah. Do you have to? No. I mean it's just whatever your cup of tea is, man. To be honest with you, whatever jives with you. And yeah, so we're kind of running through here fairly quick. And I will say the campaign, if you guys are into that, you'll like it. If campaign lore is just what you're in for, then you'll like this game. For me, I honestly just don't care. I honestly just play the game, and that's it. But it's not a bad game for a mobile game. It's really not. It's fun, something to pass the time with. Either if you're at work on lunch, or at the house, and kind of bored and not really know what to do. Just open up your phone, and play Raid, man. And I mean, like I said, I've enjoyed my time with the game. I've not got burned out on the game, and I don't know if that's just where I play it, slightly. I wouldn't say often, but I play it not all the time. If I should say that, maybe like a couple times out the week, maybe sometimes on the weekend if I have some downtime, whatever. So just don't burn yourself out, and I mean that's with anything, honestly. So I mean we're putting up the work here. Loki's at 23 now. Artak's still 28. War Priest, she's about to be 30, and she's already maxed out. So there's that. I will have these fully mastered and 6-starred by the time I do another raid video. Due to the fact that I know me, once this video ends, it don't mean I'm gonna quit playing it, and etc. etc. I really want that shard because I want to get somebody, another champion, see what they're running with, and potentially get a legendary shard. That would be amazing. Uh, that would be awesome. Pulling a legendary first raid video, that'd be sweet. And their AoE is something you also want to pay attention to as well. Just make sure everything that you're putting on your champion is what your champion needs. Uh, Simple mistakes happen, and don't make this mistake because I did. Do not sell a legendary. Do not. It's not worth it. Ranking them up and everything, I'm going to show you guys that as well. The difference between chickens and, throwaway champions, if that makes sense. I'll show you guys that here in just a second as soon as we finish this boss here. And their buffs, you want to pay attention to what buffs you're throwing. So like I said, Ward Priest is goated. She's a hell of a support, and having two supports, I think, yeah, two supports on one team is really what you want, honestly. Either it's in clan boss or it's against Fire Knight. I mean, you want to have support when it comes into certain bosses. And ascending champions is another thing I'm going to show you guys as well. What you need to do, how you go about ascending them, everything like that. That takes a process and a half, and it can get kind of tricky. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, it can get kind of tricky when it comes to ascending champions and leveling them up. Leveling them up is probably the most simplest thing to do if you don't want to do the campaign, which I recommend. You get gear out of it. Your champions get leveled up for free. And when I say for free, you're not using like in-game currency for it. So on and so forth. Just a lot of things I'm going to show you guys here in a minute to kind of sum up everything. So Loki here, he's throwing a lot of healing supports here and a couple of buffs on the dragon. Kind of putting in that work. You like to see it. Everybody earn their keep. Kind of longer than what I expected, to be honest with you. And you don't want anyone to die. If you can avoid any champion dying, then you're A-okay. So let me go ahead. Let me do this number here. What we got going on right here? Oh, shoot. So we got a throwaway chicken. I'll have to get that here in a minute. And what do we got? Kill. More energy. Awesome. So, when it comes to ascending your champions, let me click on her. So, ascending them, you can rank them up, which she'll be a 6-star, which is what you want. And be careful about that little thing right there when it comes to unlocking. You don't want to put somebody on there that you use. If you do, about that, a rank. Yeah, about that. And 6 stars is the highest you can go as far as when it comes to that. Champion cannot. Must be maximum level. Okay. So about that. Oof, that's tough. That's tough. But let me go down here. Let's go over here to Loki. Let's go to level. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about when it comes to levels. So you got little barrels you can get throughout the game when it comes to getting certain prizes or whatever. And you can max them up using in-game currency. And yeah. Or you can do this number. And you can sacrifice. So and it does make it cheaper. So these are chickens. These are throwaway people you do not want. These are none you're really never going to need anyway. You don't need a 2-star champion. You don't. They're not going to benefit you in any way. And I think anybody that's really played this game could tell you the same thing. So at the end of that, he's a 34. I think that's fairly good. Left us with barely any coin, but that's decent. And you guys can see like there's pop-ups. You're going to be seeing that a lot in the Great Hall. What do I need for an upgrade here? Attack 50, cool. Alright, now we can go back to the campaign. Let's go. 200? Yes, I'll take that. That's nice. Wait, was that brutal that I was working on? Or was that normal? Okay, no. It was this one. Okay, so we did finish that. So all these sets, you guys can replay them, max them out, whatever. Let's see, her, him, and him. And then I'm gonna go back and start just I want to get on max level so I can show you guys a full on ascending, what ascending looks like, what leveling them up to the last level looks like. So that way you guys can get an idea of, what you need to do in the game. Like I said, this is going to be a very lengthy video. And I apologize if it's too long for you. I just want to kind of kill a lot of birds with one stone, so that way there's not like multiple videos over the same thing that could be avoided. You guys could just refer back to this if you guys are confused or whatever. And if you want to use the artifacts and everything, you're more than welcome to. That's the whole entire point of this. And it's to really help you guys. Honestly, it's kind of like a guide here, I guess. I would call this a noob guide. To kind of just get your feet wet when it comes to the game here. Alright. So, as far as artifacts to really go for, I've noticed that perception gear is fairly decent. It's not something that you're kind of iffy with. Attack, obviously, is pretty good. Speed's really what you want. You want to be fast, you want to be quick. But accuracy. Anything with accuracy, anything that is 6-star, legendary, whatever you want. So just pay attention to the stars. It doesn't really matter, and that's the reason why I like perception, is because perception, it has multiple of them things. So does speed, so does all that good jazz too. But I've seen a lot of that. A lot of perception gear, you have what you need. And when it comes to ascending and enchanting your artifacts, um, you can play one of these dungeons, and it'll get you artifacts and everything. Every time you beat the boss and everything. So you can multi battle it, just chill. You don't even have to be around your phone. It'll completely run it for you, and so on and so forth. It's pretty nifty. I'll have to do a multi-battle to show you guys what's going on. So you can see right there, it's kind of grayed out. Multi-battle 387. And you can just not even be around your phone or whatever, and just completely let it do its thing, and so on and so forth. But I can already tell getting these characters up to 50 and maxed out and everything, that's a big difference. And skills, masteries, skills, you want to do it. But you want to do it one at a time. Honestly, there's no reason trying to get everything done with a champion all in one time, because it ain't gonna happen. There's not enough time in the day to make it happen unless you're paying for the shit, and you're gonna spend a lot of money in this game if you do that. But like I said, this is completely FTP. No money's been spent, just gems. Anything I can get in-game currency, yeah, that's it. Not actual currency. Let's go. So we're making fairly decent money here. Let's see. Give me just 1 second.